So first we have to connect the database with our application by just entering the credentials of the database. I am just selecting the MySQL and we have different options to connect the database, and you have to enter the username and password, select the host name and port and simply database name and click on connect. So it fetches the schema of the database, that how much table it contains, and it shows you the table name and column name in the particular format. So in this, it is a sales database basically. So it contains eight tables. So we shows every table here. And the next is our custom prompt page, where you define your own prompt so that you can easy to use, just like you can define any formula just like this, and any particular specific information or any KPIs here, and simply click on save. So it will automatically applied while you are asking the questions to the chatbot. Now move forward to chat page, where you can ask questions to the chatbot. It gives you some suggestions on the basis of schema. You can also ask questions from this by just simply clicking the question and press enter. It fetches the information from the database in real time here, as you can see here, and you can create different type of custom graphs on this particular data by just clicking the graph button. Select the graph. I'm selecting a bar graph. Select the parameters where you specify the parameters for the graph and click on plot. So you can see the real time insights of your data in the graphical representation also. You can pin this graph this to the dashboard page, where you can see it will fetch automatically incremental database from the database and click on save. So this graph is pinned to the dashboard page, and you can also export this data in tabular format by just clicking the export button. So this data is exported in Excel. And let me ask some other question also. So by just writing your questions in just natural language, it fetches the real-time data from the database. And so as you can see here, and so it's the sales data basically. So I am just asking the normal questions, and as you can see here, it will fetch the information. And the you can also store your previous chats just like this. I've stored these chats here, so you can not need to ask same question again and again. You can also check it from the previous chats. You can share these chats to another user by clicking the share button and select the user and click on share. So that particular chat is visible on that user screen also by just here, which is shared to that user. And the next is our dashboard page, where you can create your own custom dashboard, just like I have pinned a graph little bit earlier. So here is the graph which I have pinned recently, and it fetches the data from the database directly. You can also see the tabular view of that particular graph by which this graph is being presented. So here is the exact values. You can also convert switch between graphs just like from bar to line, and you can also create custom dashboard, just like you can customize your particular dashboard like this. You can move any particular graph to anywhere, and you can see the functionality where you can apply the filters on the particular data. Just like in this, you don't want to see these two informations, so it will not show you that data. It will fetch data from the other, and by just clicking refresh, it will automatically refreshed. And you can share these particular customized dashboard to another users by clicking the share button and select the user and click on share. So that is easy to use, and this particular user can also access this dashboard, and By clicking the share dashboard, you can see those dashboard which are shared to you by just clicking here. So this dashboard is shared to me and I can see the exact data which has been here. By using the role master, we can control the access over the application. So you can allow the database connection page access or prompt master page access to other users and click OK. So these access will be granted to that user. And here is our profile page where you can change the password of from application, etc. So that is our complete application where you can ask questions from the bot and it will fetch the real-time data from your database. And let me show you some other graphs also. So I am creating a pie graph. Click on plot. So within seconds, the pie graph is being plotted. And so you can create the custom graph just like sunburst or so it is basically data. So I am creating a sunburst graph on it. So it requires three parameters and click on plot. So here you can see the sunburst graph. By just clicking, it will automatically you the data of the actual particular, and by just hovering them, you can see the exact values by which this graph is being plotted. And I'm just pin this graph to dashboard. So you can also do this, and you can create multiple chat. There is no limitation to create chats, and click on submit. So new chat is being created. Similarly, you can create multiple different dashboards and pin the custom graphs on that selected dashboard so that it will be segregate the sales, finance and profit data easily. So that will be easy to use. So that is our complete application. Any questions regarding this?
If you have any questions, you can drop them in chat box or you can directly unmute yourself and ask any question.
Uh, Hi, this is Tausif here. I do have one question. When you said,
Yes.
okay, it'll be selected multiple database in the beginning, right? Okay, by
Yes.
providing the host and the database name, right? Okay,
Yes.
so these database will be already defined in your schema, in your what environment first, okay, where all the information will be there for the sales, right?
Yeah.
I mean to say, let's say for me, like I'm running a company, okay,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
I do have my sales information. So
Okay.
I will be having it on my premises, right? Okay.
Okay.
So in that case, I have to connect to that specific database, okay, through your UI, okay, and then
Yeah.
I have to write all those informations, complex queries, and all to get the dashboards and all, right?
Yes, so we have to define it once only in the prompt page, and then while we ask the questions from the bot in the chat section, that particular formulas or any that you have specified in the prompt page automatically applies while you are asking that questions.
Okay, so sometimes what happens is like in the sales, right? Okay,
Yeah.
many companies have a different way of let's say storing the data, right? Okay, based on
Yes.
their database and the way they are working. So is this product is quite good enough to handle all kind of solutions by looking into the naming conventions and all, right? Say that I do have some naming convention underscored or halfway name of a column, right? Will it understand everything and give me the proper data? Because while I'm writing this, right, query, let's say provide charts which you can use it, or other than that also we can include it here from our side.
So it
Let's
is
say
currently specified in our application. So we have added 8 charts currently, and
Mhm,
there are already being processed of these work. So
mhm.
we are working on multiple different charts which are used in business insights. So we are integrating that charts. We have been created approx 20 to 25 charts, and which
Mhm.
these are will be integrated in the application soon.
Okay, so is it something which is used as an open source chart? You are using it, or it is from the Microsoft? As you said,
No.
you are a Microsoft partner and all.
So these are created on our front end only. We are not using Microsoft for this.
Oh, okay, fine then. Okay, that's all from myself. Please continue.
Which LLM you are using
So
behind?
currently we are using the Azure LLM
Hmm.
GPT model.
GPT.
Yes.
Okay.
Any other person who has any doubt can also raise their question.
So there is no particular stored data by which this graph is being plotted. We are fetching the real time data from the database, and it will shows you the real time and exact value in lights which is being stored in your database.
Mhm. Okay. So
Okay,
in
that's all.
Microsoft also, this thing is available. If you're asking Copilot to create a dashboard, it creates it. But the only thing is that, yeah, it will be cheaper because to make run Microsoft Copilot, you need to have 256 capacity.
Yeah, that's the main
Hmm.
skill limitation of Copilot is there, and also the Copilot is worked on cloud only, like for on-prem databases.
Yeah, correct.
We can't use that particular thing. So that's also a limitation of Copilot.
And for LLM, you have to go to cloud, right?
Yes, for LLM we are
Yeah.
using Azure OpenAI.
Hmm. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, nice product.
Thank you.